The frozen homeland. More than 1,000 years ago, in the cold and rugged lands of Scandinavia, a remarkable people emerged. They lived among deep forests, towering mountains, and icy fjords. Life was difficult, and survival required strength, courage, and determination. These people would become known to history as the Vikings. The Vikings were not just warriors. They were farmers, fishermen, craftsmen, traders, and explorers. Yet their courage and adventurous spirit would soon make them famous throughout the world. Little did Europe know that a new age was about to begin, an age of longships, sea voyages, and legendary warriors. Masters of the sea. The Vikings possessed one incredible advantage over their enemies. Their ships. Known as longships, these vessels were among the most advanced ships of their time. They were fast, flexible, and capable of crossing both oceans and rivers. With dragon-shaped prows cutting through the waves, Viking ships carried warriors to distant lands. Using only the stars, the sun, and their experience, Viking sailors navigated vast stretches of water. The sea became their highway. And the world became their destination. The first raids. In the year 793 AD, a Viking attack shocked Europe. The target was Lindisfarne, a peaceful monastery on the coast of England. The monks had no warning. Suddenly, strange ships appeared from the sea. Armed warriors stormed ashore. The monastery was looted. Its treasures were taken. The attack terrified Europe and marked the beginning of the Viking Age. Soon, Viking raids became increasingly common. Their name spread across the continent. The warriors of the north. Viking warriors were feared for their courage. They carried swords, axes, spears, and shields. Before battle, they believed their fate rested in the hands of the gods. Stories of mighty warriors spread throughout Europe. Although many legends exaggerated their brutality, the Vikings earned a reputation as fierce fighters who never backed down from a challenge. Their bravery became legendary. Beyond raiding. Many people think Vikings only raided and fought. But this is not the full story. The Vikings were also skilled traders. They exchanged furs, amber, silver, weapons, and other goods with people across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Viking merchants traveled thousands of kilometers. Their trade routes connected distant civilizations. In many places, Vikings were welcomed as business partners rather than feared as invaders. Discovering new worlds. The Vikings were among history's greatest explorers. They settled Iceland. Then Greenland. And around the year 1000, a Viking explorer named Leif Erikson reached North America, almost 500 years before Christopher Columbus. His settlement, known as Vinland, became one of history's earliest European colonies in the Americas. The Viking spirit of exploration pushed the boundaries of the known world. The gods of the Vikings. The Vikings believed in powerful gods and mythical creatures. Odin was the All-Father. Thor was the god of thunder. Loki was the trickster. Their stories were filled with giants, dragons, magic, and heroic battles. The Vikings believed brave warriors who died in battle would enter Valhalla, a glorious hall ruled by Odin. These beliefs shaped Viking culture and inspired their courage. The rise of Viking kingdoms. Over time, Viking settlements grew into powerful kingdoms. Leaders united tribes and expanded their influence. Denmark, Norway, and Sweden became stronger and more organized. Some Viking rulers even conquered parts of England. One of the most famous was King Knut, who ruled a vast North Sea empire. The Vikings were no longer just raiders. They had become kings. The end of the Viking Age. As centuries passed, Europe changed. Christianity spread across Scandinavia. Powerful kingdoms emerged. Trade replaced many of the old raiding traditions. Gradually, the Viking Age came to an end. The famous Battle of Stamford Bridge in 1066 is often considered the final chapter of Viking expansion. Yet their influence never disappeared. A legacy that lives on. Today, the legacy of the Vikings can still be found across the world. Their discoveries changed history. Their stories continue to inspire books, movies, and television series. Their ships revolutionized seafaring. Their courage and curiosity helped shape the modern world. From the icy fjords of Scandinavia to distant shores across the Atlantic, the Vikings left a mark that history will never forget. They were warriors, explorers, sailors, and legends. If you enjoyed this journey through Viking history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more fascinating stories from History Vault 2.0. Crossed Swords Canoe Snow-Capped Mountain Scroll.